In our fourth circle theorem video, we're going to be looking at this situation. We've got a quadrilateral in a circle, and all the corners of the quadrilateral are touching the circle. But if you notice that the opposite corners of this quadrilateral, if you have a look, they add up to 180 degrees, and that's always the case no matter what we do to this. They always add up to 180, they make 180 those green ones, and these orange ones, if you can just about see it, they're also adding up to 180. And this is called the, you may have heard this as opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180 degrees. Personally, I would write it, I would remember it and think of it as this: cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles 180. 180 isn't underlined, we don't have to include that, but if we're going to use it, we must remember it. So I would, at every opportunity, be reminding myself what's important about cyclic quadrilateral opposite angles. Well, the thing that's important about cyclic quadrilateral opposite angles is that the opposite ones add up to 180. So for me, that's going to be there. Now, CQOA 180 is going to get shortened down. Cyclic quadrilateral opposite angles 180. And for my revision, for my practice, that's what I'm going to be writing down. And it's going to mean I'm going to get a little practice because it's super quick. Now, the complexity in this one is that people mistake this version of Katka, this version of center angles twice circumference angles, for a cyclic quadrilateral. And it's not. How do we know it's not? It's not a cyclic quadrilateral because these are radiuses. They're not going to the outside of the circle. They're not going to the circumference. This point's on the center. It's not over here on the outside. So that's how we can tell that this is not a cyclic quadrilateral. And it's just really important to recognize that this here is Katka and this here is the cyclic quadrilateral. So that's our fourth circle theorem done. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, please like. If you've got a question, leave a comment, and to see more like it, please subscribe.